Cancel. What does that button do? Wow, do you want to cut this entire layer? I got the wrong hotkey on that. Hi guys! So, the live stream is a little bit later than usual. Why? Because I'm a mother of 3 and I have 3 children and they have stuff they want to do, and it's like, that's fine. We'll put our schedule on the back burner. It's fine. I can adjust. I need to turn this music down. Okay, that's good. But yeah, today I'm going to finish inking in this page. And then I'm going to ink in the next page after that. So, I'm trying to see, do I want, trying to decide if I want to like let Instagram know. If I want to have Instagram over here, or if I'm just going to just keep it one-on-one. I don't know. Let's get my mic closer to my mouth. Ooh, hold on. Let me turn it down. I don't want to be like yelling in your guys' ears. But okay, so how I ink in my comic pages. This comic page, it's a very big size. Why? I like big sizes. I don't even print in 11 by 14. I just felt like it. Sometimes I print and sometimes I draw in like a 5 inches by 6 inches canvas size, because that's this size. But that's usually like the typical size of a manga book. It's usually like 5 by 6. I don't know. So I'm like, I'll draw in that size because I want to print in that size. So I know a lot of people ask me, well, what size is your comic page? If I want to print in a size that looks like this, I measure it, and this is 5 by 6, and I just draw in that canvas size in inches. Now, when I'm uploading it for people to read online, I upload it at a smaller size because people online don't need a high resolution image size. They don't need a high resolution image size because it makes the loading speed slower and all this jazz. So anywho, the pen size that I use at this large canvas size, I use the regular G pen. Sometimes if I want to like give it like a textured look, I'll use this textured pen, which I think I downloaded off of Cliff Studio Paint's asset store. But nonetheless, this is what I use. I use the G pen. These are my settings right here. I don't know if you can see, but these are my settings. Selena! Hi, Selena! I'm just sitting here past my bedtime trying to play around with these 3D models. What you doing with the 3D models today? You trying to pose them? You want me to show you how I do stuff? Do you want me to do something? Like, do you need any help? If not, it's cool. I'm just gonna ink this in. But yeah, it's past my bedtime too. The kids' dinner is just now being put in. It's been a very long, eventful day. I don't know how people are able to like stream and do comic work at the same time and stick to like not early schedule, but like a schedule that's like in the morning. Because your girl is struggling, but you know what? It is my life. Consistency will be me just showing up. It's not going to be like a set schedule. We'll figure that out later. What was I saying though? But yeah, I love using the stabilization tool because it helps me to have like those smooth lines, because without it on, let me show you. So I can do this. I know how to draw faster and smoother, but like if you like have like issues with like your hand shakes really easy, or you had a lot of caffeine, the stabilization tool, you like have to like really push it to be able to, you see, it's still pretty nice. So that's why I like using the stabilization tool, because it helps me whenever I have like the shaky fingers. It helps me have like those nice smooth lines. That's like my little secret weapon. And that's not to say like bad, that's not to say shaky lines are bad. No, if you like shaky lines, do shaky lines. For me, there's no bad art. As long as you're not stealing and hurting somebody, no bad art. Just create. If you like it, then you like it. I remember in art class, it was so weird because I remember in art class, and art class in itself is kind of interesting. But I remember the teacher being like, no, this is wrong. But then in that same breath, the teacher would be like, art is whatever you want it to be. So I'm like, well, then how can this art be wrong? But then you're saying that art could be whatever, you want it to be. Like, I don't understand. And I guess what they were trying to say is their curriculum had to be followed, But in general, art is whatever you want. But for this curriculum, you're wrong. You know, I think that's what they're trying to say. I think I'm okay. Okay, good. I'm working on illustrating my main characters. Ooh. I'm figuring out, I'd make them in a flower. That's pretty. And the guy would put it, that's so pretty. Work with multiple figures is very hard. It is. Do you have like a reference picture that you're using? Or do you I like to take pictures of myself. I like to pose my husband and what I need him to do, you know? Because I know some people like put down the reference photo and like have like the 3D model behind the reference photo, so it's easier for them to like pose it, you know? And then other people, they kind of just like working, you know, differently. But yeah, if not, no worries. What is this? This is his hand. What was I saying? But yeah, so I had to like unlearn what I learned in high school, because a lot of stuff was like, the context was kind of like I was applying it to all states and all matters, and I realize now, no, the art teacher was just kind of trying to do the curriculum. But yeah, art is whatever I want it to be. It's subjective. So I'm relearning that. You think at 30 years old I'd already know it, but hey, you know what? Maybe other 30-year-olds already understand that. I don't, and there's no shame in that. I'm learning it now, and I'm okay with that. Why? Because I'm learning it now. I'm learning to adjust now. So let's see. This is supposed to be a back. So the crinkles are going to be like this. When I do wrinkles, I just do like these and check marks. I don't know. I can't really think too much. Sometimes I can. Other times when it comes to like, when people are like, just think about like how the wrinkles fold. Sometimes I'm like, I don't understand what that means. I can't visualize it. So I kind of wing it. That's me thinking it. I just wing it. So this is like this. This is a cutie bag of oranges, because Oriana and Jaehoon's initials, OJ. Selena, I find that my drawing is a bit stiff. What do you mean? That's interesting that you say that, because what's stiff to one person looks fluid to another person. I know a lot of people have told me online, like, your stuff's gonna look stiff. To you, but to me, I like it. Does that invalidate my art? If I enjoyed it because you think it looks a certain way, does that mean that now I must erase it from the present of the earth? You know, as long as you enjoyed it and you like how it looks, you know, stiffness is subjective. But I get what you're saying, but I think that's subjective. But it's okay. I tried to look for reference, but I kind of sort of had you got an image in mind? I like that because my brain be empty. Is that cool? What I might do is trace a background, because, which background are you going to do? I like using Google Earth. That one's really good to get like, I want to do some YouTube videos where I'm showing how to make like webtoon, cartoon, 2D animation, whatnot, backgrounds utilizing Google Earth, to help those who are like, I want to do nature backgrounds, but I'm struggling. So I'm like, here, let me show you a little workaround that I like to do. Maybe that might interest you. You might want to add that to your buffer of things to try out, or to add to your buffer of art. What's it called? Arsenal? Arsenal? That's not it. That's not the word. Your art toolbox. I think it's stiff because I have the proportions of the 3D model wrong. What do you mean? I bet it looks amazing. But you know what's best for you, so I'm not going to invalidate your feelings. It's okay. So you do what's best for you, what you think is best for whatever the goal is you're trying to achieve. I believe in you, Selena. I believe in you. Okay, we'll do that and that. Can you hear the music okay? I don't know if it's too soft or if it can't. Let me move my stylus back over here. Or if it can't be heard at all. I'm going to turn it up just a smidgens. I turned it up to 49. It was at 50. I turned it up to 49. Okay, perfect. But yeah, OJ, that's Oriana and Jaehoon's initials. If you're wondering, like, hey, who's Oriana and Jaehoon? For people who are watching this live stream, like, later on, it's my characters from my story, Catch Me, Fight Me, Love Me, my webtoon off of... I think I have it on both the Pass and webtoon, so yeah. Let's see. My main character is a farmer, so I figured, lilac or lavender field, that's gonna be pretty. That's gonna be pretty. Yes. I love it when, like, different movies have, like, those beautiful like lavender lilac scenes, like a field of flower where people are like frolicking from. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I think it maybe you're not overthinking it. You're listening to your inner artist. So you keep doing what you're doing. You're not overthinking it. You are not overthinking it. Don't mind me. You are thinking the right amount. You got this. It's Usagi. Hi. I sort of hear it. Okay, I'm gonna turn it up just a smidgen, so it's not just so y'all just not just hear just me ramble. Okay, I turned it up to 45. Let me know if that's too much. I'm supposed to be studying, but I can't wait for now. Just like study and just you gotta study first. I don't want to get in the way of your studies. Like study and then come back, cause I'll be here for like an hour or two. We'll see. I'll be here for an hour or two. Selena, I'm also pretty sleepy. Selena, go get some sleep. You got the babies you gotta take care of. But I'm just nitpicking. You're just like me. I was nitpicking on the last live stream. I think that's just a part of being an artist. You're on the right path, though. You're on the right path. Hey, get there. You're going through the artist's growing pains. Which, it's like, will these pains ever go away? Probably not. I don't know. But don't worry, you're definitely not alone, because I will nitpick, too. With this whole comic page, I was nitpicking. Like, oh, where's the panel go? It's not looking. You know? So, yeah, you're definitely not alone in that. But as long as you like it, I think that's a good benchmark for you to validate, you know, your art in yourself. Or whichever benchmark you feel is best. I trust you. Let's see. Put that there. Studying of blood is always interesting. It is. It is. I used to want to be, I actually wanted to be a doctor when I was younger because I loved studying the cause and effect that was within the human body. But I struggled with math, and I'm like, I'm not dealing with this. This is too much stress. So I didn't go down that path. I also wanted to be a veterinarian too because I loved animals. But then again, you know, math, and I'm like, not for me I wanted it to be enjoyable. But when I was talking to like my guidance counselor and letting them know, hey, I think this will be fun. I want to have fun. They're like, no, it's not going to be fun. Then I'm like, then I'm not doing it. And they're like, you can't just not do stuff just because it's not going to be fun. I'm like, I can and I will. I can and I will. You won't get far in life. You don't know that, though. You don't know that, because what if I do? What if I do? And I'm chaotic enough to where I'm okay with going ahead and taking the risk. If I can have fun with something, I'm okay with taking the risk and seeing. But that's just me. That's just me, and I know every situation is different. But yeah, that's just me. It's so much information, so many diseases and disorders. Oh my goodness. Does it like, do you sometimes, because I know sometimes, like, I was watching Scrubs, and, like, there's this one doctor on one episode, I think it was, to where, it was Frasier, where there is, a psych student who was studying all these conditions, and he felt like, oh my god, I'm going through these things, and it's like, no, you're just studying them, it's not, like, what's happening to you. Do you ever put yourself in, like, that situation to where you're like, oh my gosh, is this what's going on with me right now? Because I thought that was interesting. Like, whatever you're studying, it's, like, starting to be like, oh, wait, I'm starting to notice that in my life right now. And it's like, no, stop. Or is that just, like, is that my overactive imagination as well? I don't know. Who doesn't struggle with math? My husband's very smart. He could just do mental math like that. I'm like, how? Give me your brain. Give it to me. Like, when he plays a piano, he plays it in numbers. I'm like, what? He's amazing. Hi, artwork of the doctor. Hi, yeah, you made it. Hi. Usagi, you gotta do what you like. Exactly. Math is my worst subject ever. Also, that is you too. You struggle with. That's why I can't watch certain things, because I will apply myself in it. So it's like, wait, but that's why it's also helpful for me to like look at like positive stuff, because then I'll apply myself in that. So it's just like a balance. I gotta be careful with what I watch. Basically, I'm the type of person to where it's hard for me not to apply myself in it. Like if like even like emotional scenes, like Classroom Assassination or Assassination Classroom, whatever it is. I felt so emotional on the ending. I won't spoil it, but I felt so emotional on the ending. I'm like, oh my god, my heart. Like, I get ingrained too easily within stuff. Whereas my sisters are like, why are you crying about that? It's like, you don't understand. How can you not feel what they're feeling? It's like, oh my god, you're my poor sister. But yeah, glad you made it, artwork. Don't even get me started with math, my 5th grade. And my husband are struggling. It's hard. Because it's like, for me, it's so many pieces to remember. And I don't have a very good memory. That's what I struggle with, the memorization of stuff. Because there's so many different formulas and so many things. And then I panic. Because I'm like, what if I'm applying the wrong formula? Because I'm still getting the answer here. And then it like triggers my anxiety. Because it's like, no, that answer was wrong. But I'm like, no, but everything pointed to correct. It's wrong. And it's like, ah. So, yeah, it's not... I have to find a way to do math in a way that fits with my brain. You know, that fits with my emotional status, too. But it's fine. We'll figure it out. That's the joy of life. It's an adventure. You'll figure out what works best for you. It is possible. We are creative problem solvers. We find a way to figure out this math the way that works best for us. We got this. We got this. You too many steps. Yeah, too many steps. You too. Yep, me too. Sorry, my reading. I'm trying to read and draw at the same time, and I'm struggling. I'm sorry if I say something weird. Okay, this is the eyeball. Just coloring in Oriana's eyeball. I love drawing eyeballs. That sounds weird. I love drawing eyes. You know. It's like the windows to the soul. And since I already have a hard time communicating and talking and understanding and comprehending stuff, I love eyes because it's like, it's easier for me to get my point across or to understand, I guess, a little bit of others when I'm looking at their eyes. You know, it's like the windows to the soul. And it's easier for me to... Well, I don't know if it's easier, but for those people who are like me, it's easier for me to communicate with them if I could just show them my eyes and then they could pick up on it, because I might not be able to verbalize it. But if you see my eyes, maybe you might be able to understand what I'm trying to communicate to you. And that's what I love about like comics and just art and cartoon in general, how they utilize eyes. Which way they utilize eyes. I love it. It's my jam. I think Oriana, she has kind of bushy eyebrows because I want bushy eyebrows, but I don't have bushy eyebrows, so I give them to Oriana. Eyes are my favorite too. I know, it's just so much fun. Selena, it's so much fun. Look at that. Just someone, it's like, I know I shouldn't be zoomed in because it's like you're going to get hyper stuck with the detail. I found a way to work around it to where it's like not much of a hiccup for me, but before it used to. But for me, I like zooming in because it helps me not to get so overwhelmed by the blank page, because that's a battle on a daily basis, the battle of the blank page. So for me, zooming in helps me to, it's like blinders on my eyes to where I'm just focused just on this little small piece, and then we move over to the next piece and we just focus on that little small piece. And then by the end, it's like, wow, I didn't even realize I drew all that. Exactly, because I was zoomed in. But for other people, they need to be zoomed out because they'll hyperfixate on the small detail and then they'll end up never getting it done. So you kind of find what works best for you. Art's not one size fits all. There's many different ways to create, which is why I think it's really cool to see other artists sharing and whatnot. You don't have to share, obviously, but I think it's really cool to just like learn and see and observe other people's ways of creating, to see, oh, let me try this out. It's like going to a buffet. Oh, let me try out this new food. Let me see if I like this flavor. And if you don't like it, hey, that's fine too. And if you don't want to try nothing new and you want to stick to chicken tenders and french fries, you stick to them chicken tenders and french fries. You do whatever you want to do. Because at the end of the day, as long as I'm happy, that's what matters. So I'll explore when I feel like exploring, when I'm in the season of exploration, and I will sit and slumber and hibernate and chill when I'm in the season of chilling. It all depends. Eyes can be so beautiful. I know, they really can. I just love looking at eyeballs. I love looking at eyeballs. It's like little tiny little universes, little black holes. I'm actually going to zoom out for this portion, but let me just... I like just making the eyeballs. For Love, Love, Fighting and Catching, Find Me, Love Me, I do Crescent Moon eyeballs. For School Memories, my short story comic, I did a different style, like shoujo, 90s shoujo kind of irises. So it all depends on the story type that I'm doing and the vibe I'm feeling like. My eye style will change. If I see an eye style that I think looks really cool, I'm taking up that eye style. I'm like, let's add this. I like this. Let's add it. I like that Picasso. But yeah, I hope everyone's Saturday has been going good. I was talking to my husband earlier today, and I saw that I was thinking about like doing like kid-specific videos, like creating like a playlist for kid-specific videos showing like how to draw certain anime characters that's like kid friendly. So for younger kids who are interested in drawing anime, but their family might be like, anime, because I don't know what it is with adults over here. They just get so weirded out. So it's like, let me go ahead and I can potentially just make like a playlist of here's how to draw anime and just do like kid friendly, even though, whatever. But that way, to help like the kids like around where I'm at, my daughter and their friends and also their parents, to help them not worry, because my uncle worries about that kind of stuff. I'm like, here, they can watch these videos and learn how to draw if you're worried about what they're going to see. We'll put that so that's what I've been thinking about, creating like little playlists, doing little videos of that on top of like my webtoon work stuff that I make, because I've been uploading bits and pieces of the webtoon canvas workshop that I did with them. I've been uploading that into a playlist, and then I need to do the year buffer work as well, the year buffer of videos as well. So I think I'll add that to the buffer. We'll see. But this is just an idea that I had. My husband thought it was a really good idea. That way, because I know I have some young kids from my church and whatnot. They're watching me. Their parents have them watch my stuff, which is so cute, but then also for me it's so awkward, because it's like, oh no, that's S-Morishita. It's like, oh no, you guys know me in real life and you guys watching the videos. I don't know how to, this is strange for me. I'm adjusting to it. But it's very strange for me. It's a strange adjustment because I'm not used to it. So I'm like, let me go ahead and create some videos. Because they'll ask me, can you draw this? Can you draw that? And it's like, I'll just make a video so you guys can just draw along. So you guys can draw it. So you guys can draw. Because I got lots of stuff I got to work on. So let me just go ahead and do a video to where you guys can draw it. You guys can see me draw it. And then you guys can follow along. If you guys want to draw, if you want to follow along with my process or find a process that you enjoy, or if you just want to watch. I think that'll be fun. Yeah, it's a good idea. Thank you, Selena. Thank you. I'm glad. Okay, yeah, I really want to do that. Because a lot of them are really into Naruto and Demon Slayer and whatnot. So I think that'll be fun. Because like my kids, we don't have them watching full YouTube unsupervised. We let them watch like the kids' YouTube on their iPad. So I figured, hey, this can probably help, give a little bit more content for those kids who might be like, there's no drawing stuff or anime on the kids' YouTube though. So I'm like, okay, I can create that kind of stuff specifically for kids' YouTube so that they'll have that. And bing, bing, boom. Sounds like a great idea. Thank you, artwork. Thank you. You guys are I love the positive affirmations. Thank you. I appreciate that. So that's what I would like to do in the future. That's my goal. Okay, so these eyes are going to go like this. This goes like this. This goes like this. And we're just going to have fun. I got a question on Pinterest. Someone had asked me, how do you find the courage to post your webtoon or to post your comic? How do you find the courage and the motivation to do that? And I was talking to my husband, and I was letting him know, I was like, I'm not sure how to answer that in the way that I think, I'm not sure how to give them the answer that they might be looking for. Because I don't understand social cues, you know? So if people are asking me, hey, do you do this full time? Well, that depends. What do you consider full time? Like, I know other people be like, yeah, you know, because they already have an idea of what full time is. But I'm like, my idea of full time might be different than your idea of full time. So I need more context. I can't just give you an answer just yet. I need the full context. What do you define full time as? And then it's like, well, you know, making money. Well, now what do you define making money? Because what some people consider making money is not making money. And it's like, you're thinking too much. It's like, no, do you want to answer for me or not? But anywho, with this question, someone had asked me, like, how do you find the courage to post your stuff online? I'm like, I'm not sure if the answer that I have to give is what they want. Because I've given answers to this question before, and they didn't seem very happy with it. They're like, okay, thanks. And I'm like, I'm not sure if I'm reading that okay, thanks as in, oh, okay, thanks. Or if I'm reading it as, oh, okay, thanks. Like, I don't know which okay, thanks it is. So I get kind of worried trying to answer that question because I'm like, how can I give an answer? What's their actual question that they're wondering? But I don't know what their actual question is because all they said was, how did you find the courage and motivation? So I guess my answer would be like, how I find the courage and motivation to post my stuff online is I look at why I'm not posting it online. I look at what is stopping me from posting it online. And a couple of different things, when I was first starting off, what I was afraid of was other people's opinion. And the reason why I was afraid of that, because I was still at that stage in life to where I was taking whatever people were defining and whatever people were saying about me, I was taking that and applying that to myself. I was still in like my child mind state. So whenever someone said, you're bad, I'll be like, oh no, I'm bad. You know, I didn't have my own definition of myself. I was going too far left field instead of, you know, acknowledging, you know, thank you for sharing your opinion of what you think of me as. I didn't define my own self, you know. So I realized, the reason why I'm afraid to share online is because I'm afraid of people saying I'm bad and then, oh, I'm bad. It's like, no, just because people are going to say you're bad, people are going to say you're good. I can't control what people say. I know where I'm at. And as long as I like my artwork that I put out, then it's okay for me to share it. It's okay. I don't have to be afraid of posting it. I can allow myself to post it. Oh, I like this, post it, and I move on to my next one, you know. I don't have to hide what I want to share because I'm afraid of what people will say. That also doesn't mean that that people are entitled to see what I share, you know. If I feel like sharing it, then I'll share it. If I don't feel like sharing it, I don't have to share everything that I create, you know. People aren't entitled to that. Because I know I have a friend who feels like, man, I'm not sharing nothing. You know, people are telling me to share my music. I'm like, if you don't want to share your music, don't share it. If you don't want to share your comic, don't share it. There is no one's entitled to seeing what you create because that's a part of you, you know. So I've learned how to do that for myself as well. If I don't feel like sharing it, I'm not sharing it. If I feel like sharing it, then I'll share it. There's no rule in the universe of life that says you must. No, I'm going to do whatever makes me happy. So I realized that's where I find my courage and motivation from. Did it make me happy? What's going to make me happy? Is sharing this going to make me happy? What's causing me to be unhappy? Well, I'm worried about what people will say. Why am I worried about what people will say? Because if someone says I'm bad, then that means I'm bad. Are you sure? Why is what they say about you more like sticking than what you say about you? You know you more than they know you, you know? You can acknowledge if you want to, like, thank you for sharing your opinion about me. You're entitled to that. Thanks for that. And you are still allowed to define yourself, you know? So that's where I get my courage from. That's what helped me to now. I'm not too scared on S-Morishita Studio platform to share and to create what I want to create and what I want to share. Because I liked it. I'm going to do what makes me happy. Cause your girl's sad and art is my outlet to make me happy. So that's my main big factor. If it makes me happy, I'm sharing it. If it makes me happy, I'm sharing it. I'm a very selfish artist. It's not making me happy, and then I might not share it. I don't like how that... I can't draw a diamond. I can draw... Let me speak positivity. It's just... You know how some... Oops. You know how some people can just draw a star really easy? That's not me. Jelly beans! Shrink, just follow the lines. Boom. Boom. This is me nitpicking over a diamond. Jelly beans. You know what? Screw it. That's good enough. I'm gonna do that. Okay. We need baby hairs. Not baby hairs, but she has, as my sisters like to put it, beady beads. Where are the beady beads at? I need to turn the stabilization down so I can get like... The stabilization kind of slows my pen down a little bit so I can get like the smooth lines, but when I'm doing her hair, I want just curly, quick, fast. Scribble, 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 scribbles. That's what I do. That's awesome. Great confidence. I need to stop caring as well. It's okay. It's okay if you care, because that shows that your heart is open and absorbing and willing and wanting to grow, you know? I'm over here just being chaotic. So I think where you're at is still very good. It's okay. Tosh, hello. Hi, Tosh. Hi, Tosh. You're doing great, Selena. Don't you worry. You are doing absolutely great. But hi, Tosh. Hello. Okay, let's zoom out. And this is our last panel for this page. And then, where is it? I don't think there's any background in this page, but I think there's a background in the next page. Oh, my nose. I'm sorry. I'm very congested. Oh. Okay, let's zoom in. Scroll down. I want to zoom in some more because this nose needs to be perfect. Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Boom. Boom. Boom, boom. Like that. I always worry, like, man, I don't have nothing to talk about. And it's like, well, just do you, Shreen. You don't always have to talk. Because then that's what's not consistent. I'm not going to be able to stay consistent with the live stream if I'm forcing myself to be what I'm not. And I'm not someone who can always find topics to talk about. You know, sometimes I just want to just draw. Mind empty, drawing canvas, boom. No, my heart cares too much, especially for what people think of my art. Your heart doesn't care too much. It's just the right amount. You just got to find, you're just working on finding your balance. You're working on finding your balance. It's okay. I just love the Don't Care Bear. It's a little inside joke. I say he's like the cousin of the Care Bears. He's the Don't Care Bear. I love it. What's your favorite anime? Well, Fox, my favorite anime is Manga Page. That's my favorite anime. I love that anime so much. I have the whole book. Which one is it? It's somewhere back here amongst all of my mangas, but I have the whole full book back there. I love Manga Page. I'm sorry if I'm looking at here and I'm not looking at the camera. But yeah, that's my favorite anime. Manga Page. I'm going to have to do some not art tutorials, but like art videos showing my process. How I draw, like how I would draw, you know, just drawing Manga Page. Those are my favorite characters. Boom, boom. I don't want him to have fingers. I want this. No, you know what? I don't want him to have 3 paws. I want 2. I want 2. Okay. Oh, but yeah, I want to do like stickers and like different merch with like the Don't Care Bear and Oriana the Huntress. I don't know if I want to have her still be the Huntress, but I was thinking, you know how Elmer Fudd and Bugs Bunny is? That's kind of how Oriana and Jaehon are. Except for, you know, Oriana is more like Bugs Bunny, but she is a hunter like how Elmer Fudd is. You know, and Jaehon, he's not necessarily like Elmer Fudd, he's just the Don't Care Bear that Oriana torments. She pokes the bear. So that's also where that analogy comes from. Poking the bear, she's a huntress, that's poking the bear. Jaehwan's the bear who she is poking. But yeah, I want to do like different merch. And like for them, their like theme is oranges. Because OJ, Oriana Jaehwan, OJ, orange juice, you know, oranges. So that's what their theme is gonna be. So I was like, oh yeah, because someone had told me. They're like, they said like, OJ, oranges. I was like, that is genius. I'm gonna use that. So yeah, that's what I want to make some merch with them. Them and oranges. And that's why Jaehwan right here is eating oranges. It goes with their characters. That's hilarious. I know, it's so much fun, right? It's so much fun. I love it. I'm at a phase right now because I had like my drama angst phase. Now I'm in like a rom-com happy comedic phase because again, I've been very sad and I need something to fill up this sadness to help. Tosh, you like that? I think it's cute too. I think that'll be a very fun. And then once I finish school memories, once I finish Whisper of Cinnamon, I really want to work on just like, I don't know, creating like a little short for my Thorn Knight and Rose Queen one. Not like a full story. I just want to just I saw a scenario that I want to draw and I just want to put them in it. I know people are going to be like, are you turning this into a full series? No. I'm that type of artist to where it's like, I'm embracing the whole thing of just creating one-offs and then just going about and doing whatever else. I'm just here, I'm embracing my 5-year-old me who's just creating random stories. Like my daughter, she was like, I'm done with this story idea. I'm not finishing it because I have a new one to do. I'm like, you go ahead and do you. As long as you enjoying it. As long as you having fun. Oh, drawing an illustration with them on orange. Yeah, exactly. There was this TikTok where they had like the oranges like peeled out like flowers. I thought that would be cute too. Or just like Oriana with orange earrings. Or just like orange candies around. You know, it's just cute. Like, I don't know if you know the singer, Kira Pom Pom. I don't know how to say it correctly. But I love that aesthetic. And I'm like, that's Oriana Jaehwan. Just the candy Lisa Frank caramel crunch popcorn kind of aesthetic, you know? So I really want to draw some more like art illustrations with that. Okay, let's erase this. And then I'm just gonna zoom out and just fix in some of these eyes. Like so. Fix in some of this, like so. Okay. And then we'll put that there. Put that there. Put that here. Put that here. Perfect. What y'all think? You guys like these eyes? Oh, I forgot his head. Hold on. I forgot to draw his head. Let me zoom back in. Zoom in closer. See, working in a large canvas helps me to really zoom into the picture. Look how close I could zoom in. And you don't even see the blur yet. You just see like the little crunchy pixels. But I'm working in the vector layer, so. I mean, I think you would still be able to see the blur in the vector layer when you. But anywho, I can zoom in really close when I work in a large canvas, so I like. That's also another reason why I like drawing in a large canvas, but I upload my image in a smaller file size. Okay, right here. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, like that. Mouth. Boom, boom. Ear. And Adam's apple right there. I don't know how I could have forgotten his head. I think I was just so focused on everything else. Let's see, we need his wrinkles too. Boom. Wrinkle. Wrinkle, wrinkle, wrinkle. Yeah, there we go. The eyes are so sparkly. Thank you, Selena. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, this. Boom like that. Boom like that. But how's everyone's day going? You see, I'm doing a good job keeping it chill. I'm doing a good job doing a chill stream. Watch. One of these days, I'm gonna be able to be full Bob Ross and just be so chill. You guys are gonna be like, oh my god, we're so proud of you. And I'm like, thank you. Watch. If I keep on doing this, watch. You guys are gonna be like, it's so zen. She's so zen. Oh my god. And I'm like, I am. I really am. Thank you guys. I'm quite proud of myself. Usually my energy's like up high because, you know, I'm anxious. But look at me. Look at us. I love it. Okay. This is his ponytail. But yeah, I hope you guys are doing good. And if you're not, you may have a sip of my juice. It won't make you feel better, but it tastes good. I'll give it to you later, though. We gotta finish his hair. You drink later after we finish hair. Okay. This is fun. And then I want to do a live stream on Twitch tomorrow morning. My goal is to, because I need to get these comic pages done. Because I want to get started on my blog work. I want to get started on the creating the content for, you know, the buffer for S-Morishita Studio blog and YouTube. So I really want to get these comic pages done. So I'm going to be doing more live streams. So that way I can just fully focus on, my branding, my content creation stuff. And then also focus on finally getting Whisper of Cinnamon up and going. Making sure I enjoy the story. Because, you know, as long as I enjoy it, then that's going to help me actually get the story out there. Because I am very much so still struggling with the whole, what if no one else enjoys it? Shireen, did you enjoy it? You are also someone who matters. You and your enjoyment of something is also what matters. And it is a valid enough reason for you to create something. If you enjoy it, it is a valid enough reason for you to create it, Shireen. So that's what I've been like trying to remind myself, because that's what I've been struggling on ever since I started Whisper of Cinnamon. I kept restarting the story because I'm like, oh, what if no one likes it? Oh, what? And it's like, Shireen, did you like that? Well, I did. See? You need to I need to focus on that, you know? Because those who like it will like it. Those who don't. There's always two sides of each coin. There's always going to be someone who does and someone who doesn't. I am someone who was, does, is, will. So I will do it for me. I will embrace the chaos and just be selfish. And like, I liked it. There's that YouTube video where that guy's like, but I like that thing. I love that. I love his videos. I don't know if you guys know what I'm talking about, but I love his videos. Tosh, I've been sick trying to... Tosh, look. You can have some of my juice. Here you go, Tosh. Here, hold on. I'll wipe off the lid. Hold on. This is red. Tosh, here you go. 1, 2, 3. That's enough. There you go. I shared some of my juice with you. It's not going to heal you, but it's watermelon and orange juice. Orange flavored juice. It's good. So hopefully that helps you feel better. Selena, doing good. The family's asleep. Woohoo! Shh, don't wake them up. Don't wake them up. But I'm glad to hear you're doing good. And Tosh, I hope the juice helped. Because it's very good juice. Why? Because it's yummy, sugary, sweet juice. But it's sugar-free juice. Haha. So you don't have to worry about it rotting out your teeth, I don't think. I don't know. Chemicals, yeah, but yummy, good, yes. You're welcome, Tosh. You're welcome. See? Look at that. Look at me helping people. Look at me being all considerate and nice. So freaking zen. So zen! Okay. This is done. We're all done with this page. So now, let's go ahead and add the word balloons. Because we'll add the panels. We'll add the panels because that's what I did last time. So these are the word balloons. And before, these are the word balloons? These are the words. These are the words. So let's go ahead, make sure my camera's not flipped. It's not. Okay, let me just zoom out a little bit more so you guys can see the whole page. Let me zip. Okay, perfect. Making sure my OBS is capturing everything. There we go. Had a weird shadow on my face. I don't have my social media going so I can have it right there. Okay, how I do my layers. This is how I do my panels. This is how to make panels in Clip Studio Paint. There's lots of different ways, but I like this way. Why? Because I think it's like the second way that I found that I've been doing ever since, but there's lots of different ways to do it, yeah. I know it's good because your family's always, exactly right. My daughter just comes in, Mom, can I have some of your juice? And it's like, yeah. Girl, always taking my juice, eating my juice. You know what? But I can't be mad because when my mom, like when I don't know if you guys do this, but have you ever had a parent and they have like the exact same food that you have, but it's on their plate? And the fact that it is theirs and it is on their plate makes me want it. Because there's like an extra seasoning that has been added. An extra mythical seasoning that's been added when it has been like deemed as their food. So I want it. I want a taste of it. It is now different than my plate. Give me some of what you have, mommy. Give me some of what you have, mother. So I get it. I do it to my own mom, so fair enough. But it's happening to me. Now I'm having to suffer with the consequences of my actions. And it's like, Mom, it's not really fair. Because it's me now, Mom. It's me. And she's like, she's like, what's wrong with you? I know. But still, Mom, give me some of your food, but tell my daughter to stop eating my food. Go take Nana's food. Let me stop before she don't invite me to her Hawaii trip. Okay, this is zoomed out. This one's going to be bigger because I want people to notice this one first. And I think I might actually shrink this panel down a little bit. Like I might actually shrink, the inside panel down. I think I'm going to get some juice right now. We just all going to be sitting here drawing and drinking juice. I should add that to the theme for my live stream. Jelly beans, juice, snacks, comics. It's like, what are they doing here? Drinking juice. Drinking juice and drawing. We're just kids. Okay, and we'll lower that like that. If you're wondering, hey, how are you knowing how to, the size of the panels? I used a template to already, let me go here. My framing template. I saved it in here. But I used this template to, map out where I wanted to put everything. Let me put it above. This specific one is formatted for, comic pages. I found this from makingcomics.com. They talk about the rule of third and applying that rule of third. That golden rule of third to help people who might not have that natural eye of balance, to help even out their comic panels to make it to where it looks balanced. I don't know. It's a compositional tool, so I like it. It's not important. You don't have to use it, but I like it. But that's what I use. So I just kind of just follow the lines on here. I didn't follow the lines on here at all. What am I talking about? Yes, I did. Kind of right here is where, who cares? But that's what I do. So I'm going to go over here. I did. See, I have my word balloons. I did. I know I talk about. I did it. But yeah, I like using this rule of thirds, golden rule of thirds, to help me with finding the balance. See this X? Let me just zoom in. This X right here, I'm going to have this panel line up with that X, like that. And it's like some mathematical thing. I don't understand it. I don't, like we talked about earlier, math, it goes woof over my head, but I like it because you can also integrate it with art and help you. Because, for me, my brain's there's some things I'm just not visualizing. I just can't see it. So that's why I like math when it comes to, rule of thirds and different composition tools to help me find the balance using mathematical equations that is replicated in art, the different patterns you see in art. So that's what I like about. That's also, it's a love-hate relationship with math, but this is probably just me overthinking it. I don't have that talent of other artists who are just able just to boom, create. Nope. I still want to create art. And as an artist, we are creative problem solvers, so I'm going to find a way to create art. I'm going to use me some golden rule of thirds and figure out a way from there. Ha-ha. It's going to be done. Ha-ha. Don't risk Hawaii. Exactly. So let me make sure I behave. I'm going to have to make sure I'm on my best behavior So that my mom doesn't like start regretting, like, I don't know if I want you to come. No, please, mother, please. I want to come to Hawaii. I've never been. It is my birthday month. I will behave. So I'm excited. I'm excited. Okay, we'll scroll this up like so. And we'll scroll that up. Yeah, this isn't following any of the rule of thirds lines right here, but I like it, so I'm not going to follow it exactly right here. But I will, next for my word balloons, I like to, you see how there's like an X right here? This also helps me because I don't know where other people's eyes will go because I already know what balloon to go to. So this helps me to at least have an idea of where people's eyes will go according to the rule of thirds. So I guess I could, yeah, I'll put it right here. This one, I'm actually gonna leave it right here. I could put it right here next to this one, but I want people to see her pants. I worked hard on those pants. So I'm gonna put it, I could put it right here, so I could put this one right here. Kind of like right here next to this X. And this one's kind of like inside this one. I wing it. I don't, there's not like a strict rule I need to follow. We'll put this here. I'll put this like right here. Right next to her head. That way, I'm hoping that the lines will go like this. Hopefully it'll go like this. Hopefully people's eyes will go like that. So we'll see. Let's see. Let's see. This one I think I'll have it be like a thought balloon. So then I'll have this one be her talking to Jaehyun. What if we just, yeah. So this one will be the thought balloon. Yeah, this will be a thought balloon. That way when the language down here, it's like, oh, he already knows. He was reading her mind. Yeah, I'll do that. I like to stack my layers up. Almost like a triangle. Almost like a triangle. Not fully like a triangle, but almost kind of like a triangle. Almost fully. Ariel! Hi! Welcome! Hi! What's this manga about? This is for a super secret project that I'm working on. It has my OCs from my comic, Catch Me, Find Me, Love Me, but it has like a fake marriage trope in it, so. But it's for a super secret project. I can't talk about it, but I hear you talking about it, but shh, don't tell nobody. Shh, don't tell nobody. But yeah. It's like, how you gonna be working on a super secret project on a live stream? It's fine. It's fine. You wanna know why it's fine? Because it's a secret. It's a secret between me and all y'all that's watching. It's still a secret, right? Right? It makes sense, right? It's still a secret, right? Between me and y'all. See? It's still a secret. Like, secrets are only supposed to be between one person. Then how will you know it's a secret if somebody else doesn't know the secret to then make it a secret? It's a secret between, like, me and y'all. It's a secret. It's a secret. It's a secret. It is. I haven't spilled the beans at all. I have not. It is still a secret. Okay. So I'm gonna put this one here. Ooh, I know. Oops. Object layer. I know what I'll do. I'll have this one be right here. This one's gonna go right here. And then this one. I lost it! It was right there. This one goes here. So this one will be her thought process. Should I put this right here? No, I'm gonna put it right here. Because I'm hoping what's gonna happen is this, eyes, and I'm hoping it goes over here. The editor will let me know if it's like, no, move these balloons. So I won't know. I need to stop editing before I finish it because then I'm never gonna finish it. So, Shreen, stop pre-editing. Just get it done, and then the editor will let you know this needs to be changed. I can't, like, make sure it's changed if I even, because what if it is fine, and then it's like, you spent all that time, and now it's just perfectly fine, and look at you. Look at you. All that waste of time stalling because you're pre-editing it. It's like, well, it's important. Yes, it is. But find a balance. Scroll down! There we go. I'm good. Okay. I think I'm going to move it more like this. No. We're going to move it more over here. Like, right there. Right there. You guys like? I like it. It's okay. Not to say that you guys don't matter. Your opinion matters. But I like it. So I'm going to put it right there. Okay. And then I'm going to put this layer inside there. Okay. And I have my words above my layer because I want the words to appear outside of the panels. But there's lots of different ways to do panels. But okay. So we'll put this one here. Jaehan, what if? And then boom. And he's like, no. And she's like, but you didn't hear what I... And he's like, I already know. Right here. These two will go right here. So that's how that will go. Javen, hi, baby cousin. How my baby cousin? Is your cheek feeling better? Her poor little cheek got scratched up by one of the other babies. Looks good. Thank you, Selena. Thank you. Okay, we got that. We got it all layered out. Let's go ahead and add the word balloons. Let me close this. Perfect. Let's go ahead and add the word balloons. You know what? Hold on a second. I'm actually going to shrink down this one. You see that panel with Orion? I'm actually going to... Let me pop it outside of the panel first. And we shall shrink it down. Like so. Why? Because I kind of want it smaller. Javen, what are you doing up so late? It is 11:12 p.m. I am telling Auntie. I just realized that. I'ma tell on you. Big cousin's gonna tell on you for being up past this late. It is late. You should be in bed. You got Sunday school tomorrow. You gonna be tired. Okay, I'm gonna shrink it down a little bit more. And then, you know what? I think I'm going to... No, I'm gonna move it more over here and move it down here. Yeah, we're gonna keep it like that. And I'm just gonna extend the couch just a little bit. Put that here. Sorry, I'm like, Javi, you ain't gotta apologize. Cause it started late, but you need to be in bed. You need to be in bed. You should be sleeping. You gonna be tired tomorrow. Okay, put that there. Why are you in live this late, huh? We did the skating thing. We did the rally thing. We had a whole day of events. That's why, and then I got passed out because I was tired. My mom's with me right now. Auntie Javen's up late. She should be in bed. And she not in bed. If Auntie can hear me, let her know I'm telling on you. Let her know I'm telling on you. You should be sleeping. You're gonna be tired tomorrow. You're gonna be tired tomorrow. Watch. I'm gonna see you tomorrow. You're gonna be like, cousin, I'm so tired. I'm like, see, because you was up late. You was up late with the big boss. Okay, and then we're going to... Let me stop picking on my cousin. Okay, let's see. Okay, good. And then this is like a curtain. And this is a couch. This is a couch cushion she's sitting on. We just need it to kind of look like it. That looks like a couch. No one's gonna really know. It's like abstract art. You get the idea. You get the whiff of it. You get an idea. Okay, we'll put it right here. Perfect. Perfect. Now let's add the word balloons. Let's see. We're at an hour and we had to take... Oh, okay. That makes sense. That makes sense. That makes sense then. Okay. Word balloons. So, here's how I do my word balloons. I go over to my material. If you're wondering where are materials at, go to Windows, Materials. I'm using Clip Studio Paint, by the way. Materials, and then just click one of these things, and then this window, this little window right here, it's gonna pop up. Or you can click like this folder right here. Now I go under manga material. I can draw the word balloons by hand. I don't want to. I'm going to go to balloons. I'm going to drop down the drop down window. And I'm going to hit dialogue. And then I'm just going to just select whatever ones are here. Because it's already pre-made for me. Let's see. This one's going to go here. Oriana's kind of panicking or kind of like, ah. So we will give her this anxious bubble. And it's going to go over top of Jaehwan's like she's cutting him off. Right here. Okay. And then scroll down. And then we'll put this one. And all I'm doing is just dragging and dropping it over the text. Let me and the reason why I like to have my text folder above the panel is because you see when it's underneath, you see all the lines, you know? When it's inside the folder, you see it cuts it off because it's a mask. So I like to put mine over top of the folder. See? Ta-da! So that's why I like to do my word. That's how I like to do my word balloons. And I like to have them in their own folder because it's easier for me. Let me look at this again. I might move this over here because the word balloon, I worked hard on her jacket. Hold on, this isn't a full triangle. Okay, we'll do that. Perfect. Yay, it's coming together, guys. I'm almost done with this super secret project where I can finally turn it in. Ugh. And then I'm fingers crossed, everything goes smoothly. Fingers crossed. Okay, then we'll put that there. And then we'll put this one here. And then this is just going to stay like, you know, unless I could put like a little. She's not really mad. Maybe I could just, let's see what this looks like. No, I don't like that. We'll just keep it. I'll give her like little angry eyebrows. And then we'll just sweat drops. Like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then, let's see. This is Jaehwan talking. Perfect. So, if you're wondering, how did you get those word balloons to connect? Whenever I create my text, I can click on this and then click OK. And when I want to add another text line, to get that text line, I just look for where that plus sign is. So you see how this, let me see if I can zoom in. I'm going to zoom in if you guys still can't see it. So good. Thank you, Javen. Thank you. But to get like these balloons to connect, because you see how these balloons up here don't connect? Because I didn't type the balloons. I didn't type the dialogue with the plus mark. So here's a plus mark. I'm going to tap it. And I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to drag this right here over top of it. Hold on. I can do this. I'm smart. Hold on. I'm smart. You guys can trust me. Hold on. Let me just move it over here. Okay. There we go. Perfect. I just had to move it out the way. And then look. You see? It connects. So, when I don't have that plus mark, so you see how there's no plus mark? I tap it. Click OK. You see how there's plus mark? Now, if I go over here, you see there's no plus mark. There's like a new layer button. And I type something right here. It's now in that folder. Let me just move it out of the folder. And then I drag it over here like that. You see how the balloons don't connect? You see? They don't connect. So that's how I get my balloons, my comic balloons to connect. That's my like little word balloon thing. I just tap my word balloon. And I make sure my little A button is selected. I tap it, and then I find where my little plus sign is. I might just have to like bring it out just a smidgen to find it. Because, you know, if I'm too close, it's going to do that one. Or too close, it's going to do that one. So just bring it down like that. And there it is. That's what I do. You got this. Pages have been looking great to me. Thank you, Selena. That's reassuring because I have been doubting myself because it's my fear of failure. You know, it's my fear of fear. Angie, hello. That looks so cool. Thank you, Angie. Thank you. I appreciate the affirmation, you guys.
Appreciate it. Okay, so this next balloon is going to be a narration. So I'm going to go to my narration box because it's her thought balloon. And we're just going to drag and drop the rectangle. I like the rectangles. And I'm just going to put it right here. Let me look at my panel. What if I think I'm going to keep it right here. Let me look again. Yeah, I think I want to keep it right here because I want people's eyes to go down here. So we'll see. And then again, let me like not pre-edit. Let's just go with our gut, and then whatever needs to be changed, the editor will let us know. Hey, move these balloons around. I'm like, gotcha. See, that's the difference between me doing like comics on my own without an editor versus me doing comics with an editor that, you know, is offering advice. When I'm doing just comics on my own, I can just like kind of just go with whatever, you know, I want to. But then with like let me do a squiggly. Let's do a squiggly line right here. Right there. So it looks like, so it's like a little changed one. It's like, and then put these ones here. Like that. Perfect. Perfect. Balloons are cool. I know, right? It's so much fun. Ariel, I love your artwork. Thank you, Ariel. Here's the heart. Here's a heart. Fingers are hearts. Thank you. That makes me happy. I'm glad to see others enjoy my artwork too. Because I enjoy it. And it makes me happy too. So yay, spreading the wealth. Spreading the joy of happiness. Happiness. I think I might actually make this all just like a long line. Yeah, I'll do it like that. I'll just stack it all like that. And then we'll just put it right here. And then we'll actually put this over top, like so. I think like that. No. Like that. Yeah, I'll do like that. And then I'm going to select this one, and I'm not going to add the tail balloons. I accidentally pulled this out of where it used to be. It used to be underneath the A, but this tail balloon is what helps me create. I can just draw the balloons of the tails of the balloons right there. So I just go and I select the balloon that I want to draw the tail on, and I just draw it. Now they do have a feature to where you can just like use like a pre-made tail balloon if you don't feel like drawing it like that. But I like to draw the tail balloons, which is interesting because I don't like drawing the balloons, but I like drawing the tails of the balloons. It's kind of like a contradiction, but I'm okay with that. Okay, and then we'll put this up. I want it to kind of stay within the box because I notice, like, when I look at other mangas, because I have a habit of, like, it's outside the box. That's, like, sometimes, like, my style. But I'll look at, like, other mangas, and, like, usually they have, like, the word balloons are inside the panels to where the panels cut off. So I think I'll probably end up putting them inside the panels. We'll see. Let me just move stuff around first, and then we'll see. I'm going to have it out like that. Okay. I'm going to have that one like that. And we'll do that. And then this one. Oh, I didn't select that balloon. Hold on. Select. Okay, perfect. And then, oh, wrong one. That's not the one I wanted to draw it. There we go. Perfect. Now, this one I'm going to put inside of the panel so it gets covered up like that. That's what I want. I don't want her hair cut off. I kind of want her hair to be shown. Kind of like that. I want that. Okay. This one is also, I'm going to take these two and I'm going to put them inside this panel so that they're covered by the layer mask. You see that right there? And then I can just like go in and move like the little dots. Because I don't want to shrink down the whole entire thing. So let me just go in and move the little dots. Oh, I forgot to put the tail for this one. I'm gonna move this over here. And move this right here. And then let's go ahead and put the tail. We forgot the tail. It's gonna go like that. Or, jelly beans. There we go. We got the tail. Okay. Now, this one is not supposed to be in here. Let me see. It's on those two. I see. Alright, I'm gonna have to pull this out. It's on the same layer. Alright. Okay. And then let me delete this one. Copy, paste. Oops. Copy, paste. There we go. And let's go ahead and delete this one. And I want this on its own layer. Above it. Let's see. It selected the whole entire layer. Well, jelly beans. I'm smart. I can figure this out. It's not late and I'm not tired at all. Hold on. What? Hold on. I'm smart. I'm smart. I'm smart. Watch me figure this out. Watch me figure this out. Copy. Paste. Did you paste? You pasted in the same layer. I see what you did there. I don't want you pasting in the same layer. Let me hide it. What happens if I do this? Haha, now it's in its own layer. Ta-da! And figured it out. Now I'm going to go in here. And I'm just going to delete. Delete. And delete. And then put you back. Now you're on your own layer. Look at me. I'm sure there was another way to do that, but it got done. It got done. I did it. I did it. I need this one on the outside of it. And on the outside like this. You know what? That eye. I want the top of this lid to attach. Because she's up to something mischievous. Her being mischievous. And then we're just kind of like do like a little wrinkle, a little smize right there, and then like right there, I get a little smize. What was that? Tosh, I wish I could stick around for longer, but it's getting late. It's looking great. Thank you, Tosh. No worries. I'm about to end too soon, but thank you for stopping by. Hopefully I'll do an earlier one. But thank you for stopping by. Hi, Canvas. Welcome back. Hi. I'm almost done with this page, and we're going to call it a night. Because I started quite late because of mom duties. Being a mom and making comics and trying to be a content creator is a very interesting roller coaster, but a roller coaster that is fun for me nonetheless. So you guys are just joining me on the ride. Why did I do that like that? Let me zoom in and stop playing around. This is how I'm able to get my crisp lines, because I zoom in so close. I mean, I zoom in closer than this, but you know. Here we go. Perfect. That's good enough for me. Okay. Now, we already have that one. Let me select this tail. Commercials. Let's turn it down. Skip. Okay, yep. Perfect, there we go. Perfect. Okay. I think we're all done, you guys. Let me show you the finished product, and I'll show you how I got from A to B. Okay. Let's see. I'm going to look at my OBS so I can make sure what you guys are seeing is what I'm seeing. Let me zoom out a little bit more. Oops. Zoom out a little bit more. Zoom in a little bit more. Perfect. Okay. Good. So, let me show you guys the sketch. Here's where I started. My mic is a little loud. Oh, sorry. Here's where I started. And then I adjusted it and changed it a little bit more. And then I added my 3D model because I need that for this one of his hand. Jaehan's hand. I traced over my 3D model. I ended up moving the image, so that's why it's over there. But yep, I got my 3D model so I can get the hand. I'm very proud of that hand. I like it. Traced over this 3D model, got that. And I just cleaned up everything else. See? You see? There's that. And here's the cleaned up version. Rough draft. Cleaned up version. You see? And then we got our finished piece. Rough draft. Finished piece. And we're done with this page. We're done with this page. We have 3 more pages left. And then I'm going to probably do the toning process off stream. Just so I can get it done fast. But yeah, let's go ahead and wrap up and say our goodbyes, guys. Thank you for everyone that joined. Thank you so much. Good night, Canvas. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully I'll do my live stream earlier tomorrow. On Sunday. I'm going to do it on Twitch. So I have to make sure I'll link my Twitch in my YouTube description down below. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Go ahead and start saying bye to me and say bye to each other. Make sure you guys get some sleep and get something yummy to eat at night. I already got some cookies. That's really awesome. Thank you, Selena. Thank you for watching. Thank you. And hopefully you have hopefully your art drawing for your characters goes wonderfully and you have fun doing it. But thank you so much. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to our goodbye scene. I got music playing on that. I'm so fancy. Watch. I'm gonna press the hotkey. It's so cool. What time tomorrow? What time tomorrow? I'm not sure. I'm so sorry, Selena. I'm not sure. I'm kind of winging it. But I will make a post on my social media. I'm not sure. Let's see if we could do a 4 p.m. Let's see if we can do a 4 p.m. But okay, bye everyone. Bye everyone. Let's switch back. Watch. Let's switch back. Ha 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 ha.